Hi, I'm Courtney and welcome back to Haven's Kitchen. Today I'll be making a sesame crusted seared tuna over salad. Fun fact about this recipe is that we never mixed tahini with soy before. Our teammate Clara told us that it would be really delicious together. She lives in Hawaii, and even though she says that she doesn't cook very often, she's been cranking out some bangers, and this is one of them for sure. So she mixed a little bit of tahini with some soy sauce. We're gonna throw in a little bit of lime zest to brighten up our seared tuna, and it's going to come together super simply, very easily, and probably in under 15 minutes. So big shout outs to Clara, and if this recipe sounds like something you'd like to try, be sure to subscribe to see our future videos when they drop. All right, let's get started. So for today's recipe, you really only need a heavy bottom pan, preferably cast iron so that you can ensure even distribution of heat, but also to get that really beautiful crispy sear on your tuna. So the key to this seared tuna is making sure that you buy sushi grade tuna from a grocer that you can trust. The way that we're preparing this today is that we are coating it with a little bit of olive oil, tossing it into our sesame seeds to get it good and coated on both sides, and then we'll sear it, but it won't cook through all the way through the center, so it'll still be a little bit rare, which is why it's really important that you are working with tuna from a reputable source. So for our salad, we're going to be using butter lettuce and avocado and some really beautiful thinly sliced cucumbers, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand. This would be really beautiful if you throw in some sliced jalapenos or any other toppings that come to mind. So let's go ahead and get cooking. So now we're gonna go ahead and crust our tuna with our sesame seeds. So we're just going to take a little bit of our olive oil and give it a little drizzle. And using a pastry brush, we are going to make sure that it is thoroughly coated. And we'll do one side at a time. I think it just makes it a little bit easier. And then we will flip this oil side down into our mixed sesame seeds. So we have black and white sesame seeds. So we are going to press our tuna into our sesame seeds just to make sure that it really sticks to that olive oil we've applied. And then on the other side, we are going to give another little drizzle of olive oil and evenly coat it with our pastry brush. If you don't have a pastry brush, feel free to use the back of a spoon. Now we're going to give this a flip. Oh, look at that. And make sure to press it in. Redistribute the seeds as needed to make sure that you get the bottom evenly coated. All right, let's get cooking. Oh, she's feisty. Okay. That was beautiful. So now with our tuna searing, we are going to go ahead and mix up our dressing and assemble our salad so that it can be ready when our tuna comes off. So we're gonna take about a quarter pouch of our turmeric tahini and zest in a lime. We really love the brightness that the lime adds to this dressing. After the first time that we made this dressing, we started putting it on literally everything. Now we're squeezing in our lime juice. I'm only adding the zest of 1 lime and adding the juice of 2 limes. These are beautiful. Now we'll add in our teaspoon of soy sauce and give it all a mix. Yes. Okay. So our tuna has come off of the stove and it is absolutely gorgeous. The crust on this, pretty insane. We've got some gorgeous golden brown little toasty bits, and I'm really excited to go ahead and slice into this. We've let it rest for about a minute, minute and a half, and I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this over to my cutting board and get some gorgeous thin, about 1/4 inch slices. So we just wanna make very thin slices. It's helpful if you are able to slice on a bias, which means just angle your knife just the littlest bit for a very aesthetically pleasing slice. All right, so we've thinly sliced our tuna and now we are going to go ahead and plate. All right, so there you have it, our beautiful sesame crusted seared tuna. It only took about 10 minutes to bring this entire dish together, which is lovely. We love something that's quick and serves a crowd, but is also really impressive. I mean, look at how easily this came together. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to like this video and subscribe to see our future videos. For the full recipe and our textable shopping list, click the link below. Thank you so much for watching and cook happy.